A young wizard stands courageously, his wand aglow with mystical energy, in front of an ancient, castle-like magical school. The scene captures the sense of adventure and mystery that awaits in this enchanting story, with vibrant colors and lifelike textures enhancing the atmosphere. The story of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix begins with Harry Potter enduring another summer with his unpleasant aunt and uncle, the Dursleys. It's been a year since Voldemort returned, but Harry feels isolated and abandoned, as he hasn't heard from his best friends, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. Little does he know, a secret society called the Order of the Phoenix is working in the shadows to resist the Dark Lord's return and protect Harry. One hot evening, Harry encounters two Dementors in his cousin Dudley's presence. Defending them both using a Patronus charm, Harry finds himself in trouble with the Ministry of Magic. He receives a letter stating that he's expelled from Hogwarts for using magic in front of a Muggle, but later, he's told there will be a trial to determine his fate. At this point, members of the Order of the Phoenix, including Mad-Eye Moody, Nymphadora Tonks, and Kingsley Shacklebolt, arrive to escort Harry to their secret headquarters at number 12, Grimmauld Place, the home of Harry's godfather, Sirius Black. Here, Harry learns about the Order, a group formed by Dumbledore to fight Voldemort and his followers, the Death Eaters. The Order's secret. At Grimmauld Place, Harry meets the Weasleys and Hermione, who explain that Dumbledore is keeping vital information from him to protect him. Harry feels resentment about being kept in the dark, but the threat from Voldemort is so great that even Dumbledore's caution is justified. The house itself is eerie, full of strange and dangerous objects, and the portrait of Sirius's mother constantly screeches insults. Harry attends his trial at the Ministry of Magic and is cleared of all charges, thanks to the intervention of Dumbledore. The trial experience, however, introduces Harry to the corruption and prejudice present within the Ministry, which refuses to acknowledge Voldemort's return. Harry, now allowed to return to Hogwarts, feels a mix of relief and lingering anger. The Order of the Phoenix gathers for a secret meeting, their faces lit by flickering candlelight as they prepare to face the dark forces threatening the wizarding world. A new year at Hogwarts. The 5th year at Hogwarts begins, but the atmosphere is different and filled with tension. The Ministry of Magic sends Dolores Umbridge, a new defense against the dark arts teacher, to monitor the school. Imposing strict rules, she gains more power as she is appointed High Inquisitor, and sets about dismantling Dumbledore's authority. Harry, Ron, and Hermione soon discover that Umbridge refuses to teach them practical defense spells, forcing Harry to take action. At Hermione's suggestion, they form Dumbledore's Army, a secret group where Harry teaches his classmates how to defend themselves against dark magic. During these clandestine meetings, Harry finds comfort and strength in teaching others, and his leadership role brings him closer to Cho Chang, who is dealing with the recent loss of her boyfriend, Cedric Diggory. This secret group gives the students hope and a sense of agency, something that Umbridge's oppressive rules cannot stifle. A mind under siege. As the school year progresses, Harry begins experiencing vivid dreams of a long corridor, which intensify and led him to see things from Voldemort's perspective. Dumbledore, sensing this dangerous connection, instructs Professor Snape to teach Harry occlumency, a magic that shields the mind from external penetration. Harry struggles with these lessons, as his emotions and anger make him a vulnerable target for Voldemort's influence. His frustration only grows when he discovers that Dumbledore is deliberately avoiding him, refusing to make eye contact and keeping him at a distance, leaving Harry feeling more isolated than ever. In one dream, Harry witnesses Voldemort torturing Sirius in the Ministry of Magic's Department of Mysteries. Convinced that his godfather is in grave danger, Harry sets out to rescue him, ignoring Hermione's warning that the vision could be a trap. Determined to act, Harry and his friends head to the Ministry, ready to confront whatever awaits them. A young wizard leads his friends in practicing spells in a magical classroom, surrounded by glowing orbs and enchanted light trails, embodying the excitement and determination of their secret training. Battle at the Department of Mysteries. Upon arriving at the Department of Mysteries, Harry and his friends, Ron, Hermione, Neville Longbottom, Ginny Weasley, and Luna Lovegood, are drawn into a vast, maze-like series of rooms filled with strange objects and prophecies. In one of these rooms, Harry discovers the prophecy concerning him and Voldemort, revealing that neither can live while the other survives. Suddenly, they are ambushed by Death Eaters, led by Lucius Malfoy and Bellatrix Lestrange. Outnumbered and outmatched, the young wizards fight desperately but are cornered until members of the Order arrive. A fierce battle ensues, one that showcases the power and ruthlessness of both sides. Sirius fights bravely alongside Harry, but in a heart-wrenching moment, he is struck by a spell from Bellatrix and falls through a mysterious veiled archway. Harry, in shock and denial, tries to follow, but Lupin holds him back, telling him that Sirius is gone. The loss of his godfather devastates Harry, filling him with grief and anger. The truth unveiled. Dumbledore arrives just in time to face Voldemort in an epic duel. Harry watches in awe as the two most powerful wizards battle, their magic shaking the very foundation of the Ministry. Eventually, Voldemort vanishes, leaving behind chaos and destruction, but not before being seen by Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge. Finally, the Ministry can no longer deny that Voldemort has returned. Back at Hogwarts, Dumbledore sits down with Harry and reveals the truth behind everything. The prophecy, made before Harry was born, foretold that a child born at the end of July would have the power to vanquish the Dark Lord. Voldemort, believing Harry to be that child, marked him as his equal, but in doing so, transferred a part of his own power to Harry. The scar on Harry's forehead is a connection that links them, allowing Harry to see into Voldemort's thoughts and emotions. Harry struggles to comprehend this weighty revelation, the burden of knowing that his life has been destined for conflict with Voldemort. Dumbledore admits that he distanced himself to protect Harry, fearing that Voldemort could use their bond to harm him. This honesty helps Harry reconcile with Dumbledore, but he's left with a profound sense of sorrow and responsibility. An epic battle unfolds in a grand hall as wizards face off, their powerful spells lighting up the room in a dramatic clash of good versus evil. Strength in unity. The end of the school year draws near, and while the Ministry has acknowledged Voldemort's return, the wizarding world now faces the daunting challenge of preparing for the inevitable war. Dumbledore reinstates his leadership of the Order of the Phoenix, and Harry's friends stand by him, ready to fight. Harry returns to the Dursleys for the summer, but this time, he doesn't feel as alone. The bond he shares with his friends in the Order gives him hope, and he understands that his destiny, while fraught with danger, is not one he must face alone. Harry knows that darker times are coming, but he takes solace in the fact that love, friendship, and courage will be his greatest weapons in the battles ahead. In a moment of deep sorrow, the young wizard stands before a mysterious archway draped with a veil, reflecting on the losses endured in this fight against darkness. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is a story of courage, loss, and resilience. It shows how Harry, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, finds the strength to continue fighting. The fight against Voldemort is no longer just his burden, it's a shared battle, one that will ultimately determine the fate of the wizarding world. The story leaves us with a reminder that the power of unity, friendship, and love can help overcome even the darkest of times. Harry's journey is far from over, but with the Order of the Phoenix by his side, he's ready to face whatever lies ahead.